PMA, we back.
We in the movies, y'all. All week long. Y'all see us? We've been in this joint reviewing movies all week. Today up is
Creed
Part
3. It's tiring, man. In the movies all goddamn weekend and shit, man. It's got to fit. We're busy guys.
I enjoy it, man.
Busy guys. We got to find time to fit it in, you know.
I burn one, take some snackages.
Yo, he in here bringing in food, y'all. AMC in there bringing in food.
Catch me if you can, pussy. I'm in there with the bags and shit.
I do always bring I always think of a soda. Yo, I always bring a little not a soda, it's just like a little regular little 20 ounce.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm paying.
Well, my thing is I don't, you know what I mean? I don't drink all that shit. I only drink soda. I only drink water, my bad. So I'm not about to buy a bottle of water when I already got a bottle of water on me, nigga. I'll be damned. Fucking that shit is in the hoodie, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway.
He in there bringing shit, y'all. Before we get started, man, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, be feeling our vibe, man. Hit that notification bell to be in tune to all that bullshit. We got a lot of shit coming through. We got John Wick 4.
Oh, that is
like goddamn Shazam. We got Dungeons and Dragons.
They gonna catch me as much as I'm gonna be in
there. Like, it's a lot of stuff coming out there.
Like, you that nigga.
I'm like this, yo, like they gonna be like, yo, I'm a PMA All-Star. But the other one said you be stealing, so run the pockets. Oh man, they go all kinds of chips and knives and shit. Anyway, without further ado, enjoy the show.
Bitch.
From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
Yo, man.
Creed 3.
All right,
I got a lot to say.
Let's get this out of the way.
Go ahead. I hope you're going to say what I'm saying. Well, for transparency, we never talk about these reviews before we do them. So this is the first conversation we having. Let's see if he thinks what I think.
Great concept. Y'all always know I'm a big fan of the father-daughter concept and shit, especially because, they played it up in the previous one, Final Bed Death. I've always been a fan of Tessa Thompson. I think she's gorgeous. Goddamn, Jonathan Majors has been killing it, yo. I always got Wood. Always a big-ass fan of Wood, bro. Mm-hmm. I've been a big-ass fan of Wood. Right. He's an outstanding artist. I didn't like the fact that Rock was not even mentioned. That's one part. The other part is the fights were dope as hell, but unlike the other two, it didn't make you feel. Like the stakes wasn't big. You know what I mean? Like the training montage was cool, but the other two training montages in the past two felt a little more impactful because he was fighting for something. I get it that everybody got their past demons, and it showed a lot in here. It showed a lot about mental fortitude, especially as men. You know what I mean? We try to keep a lot from women and shit, because we try to. But every now and again, you need to go rap to her and let her know what you got going on, because the shit will eat you the fuck up inside. Right. And I feel like there was no real ill will between them, but he did feel disrespected. I can see how a homie feel disrespected, be like, yo, damn dog, like I was trying to protect you. Right. We was growing up, and then you dip a chin. I did a bid and didn't hear shit from you. Then I see you on TV and you doing all this shit. It kind of I can see how he can get rubbed the wrong way.
But I won't come back to that. But let me ask you this: while we in the mix, did you feel like the movie was lacking? And if so, like,
it was no stakes.
So no stakes.
The stakes wasn't high enough for me. I get the fight at the end. Dope ass cinematography, right? About the desolate shit where it was just them two together. I love that shit.
Technically, we only seen I think 3 rounds of that fight, because that isolated scene that technically looked like 1 round, and then we didn't realize until they come out of that scene that was the end of round 11. It's like,
that's a lot of rounds.
You just jipped me. It felt like you jipped me a little bit. Yeah, that's the one thing. So let me jump in, tag me in real quick, right? So I watched all the Rockies, watched both Creeds. And this is the first time in the franchise, because Rocky and Creed is one big franchise technically. This is the first time that we've been robbed on the fighting. It's the first time the fighting was good in this movie, but I felt robbed when I left the theater. I said, "Damn, I would have loved to see a little bit more fighting."
I love the cinematography of the fights, though.
Oh, it was good.
The sweat hitting from the back.
100%.
It was great.
100%. It just felt like
it didn't,
you took away from the boxing part of the movie.
Y'all fucking know. After y'all leave Rocky movies or the Creed past 2 movies, you want to go fucking do wind sprints.
Right.
You want to fucking because it gets you there, bro.
I was about to say we can. I know most people would save this for the end of the pod, but for me and the wife, as soon as we left the theater, we instantly started talking about 1, 2, 3. Which one was better? Which one was the worst? Problems, because this film made you do that. It was very weird, and for me, 1 hit on a. Ooh, I feel this grit
because we
feel this grind.
Because we from Philadelphia, yo.
Right.
We get the underdog shit. Niggas been underdogs our entire life, bro.
Right.
Like I'm saying, it just make you hungry. You felt his hunger.
2
because
felt
he still wasn't champion. 2, he wasn't champion either.
Yeah, but I felt like
come up.
I felt like because he got the belt early in 2. He got the belt at the beginning of 2, right?
He then got his ass whipped immediately.
He did,
after
but 2, I think because of Drago's son. Well, yeah, I mean, Victor, he's so big. 2 had a whole nother level. I love 2
because it brought back nostalgia. This fucking Victor Drago, his fucking wife, it brought back nostalgia.
I feel like
he was a big. He beat his ass.
I feel like maybe by taking Rock out of this one, it actually hurt the movie to some degree. And it's weird because Rock didn't have that much to do in the first 2 that made it like, oh, Rock is the movie. But taking him out, it actually definitely hurt the movie, bro.
We saw Michael B. Jordan's character Adonis fight multiple times.
Yeah.
In 1 and 2. They only had 1 fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was abbreviated.
And I wasn't expecting that. That whole 15 years later, the daughter's now like 11. I wasn't expecting that. That spin, bro.
He been boxing for a while.
Yeah, and they said he was 26-1, and we ain't seen none of his career, so I wasn't expecting that, bro. We only seen his first L.
We saw his first L.
We seen like his first 4 fights of his career, maybe, if that.
No, his first L, he lost to
the Wheeler Bull.
Ricky. No, he beat Wheeler.
He beat Wheeler.
He beat Wheeler the first fight in Creed 2. He beat Wheeler.
Yeah.
He lost to the Ricky Bull.
The Ricky Bull.
The Britain Bull. That's why he beat him.
Right. Conklin.
He beat him. That's why he beat him
at the beginning of this one. Yeah.
So that was his 1 loss that he got his run back on. And now he's undisputed in almost all these weight classes.
I'm a little, like I said, I was a little let down at 1, we didn't see all of his fights in his career. 2, I'm cool with the family aspect of it. I'm not knocking that at all, but I just felt like we've even if you think about, like, if you go back to like Rocky 4, I believe it was, when his son was like Creed, like Adonis's daughter's age, about the same, and his son was having all that problems. Uncle Paulie was in the movie. That was a family-oriented joint, but that was still the Drago movie. You know what I mean? Paulo died at the beginning of that joint.
I see what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
It was less about the fighting this one,
yeah,
and more about the actor.
Yeah,
and I get, and that's a part of life too.
It's part of it. It's big part of boxing.
Because not only is he going through it, she's going through it because she can't see her dream, because she getting fucked up,
right.
And then obviously, Dame couldn't fucking see his dream because he was locked the fuck up, and his dream is over.
And then let's just spin back right there, because I thought that that element right there I loved. Again, I know I'm saying I got some knocks on the movie because it wasn't enough fighting and whatnot, but there was parts of this movie I loved. The whole element with him and Dame, like anybody who grew up and you've been through some shit, you gotta feel this, bro. Your man held you down. You snapped, and he had a reason to snap, which we never fully seen the reason. Yeah, he talked about it. Bo was beating my ass.
That's the thing, though. I was confused at one part of the movie. What the fuck he mean that he lied to him? Who the fuck was the nigga in the picture?
Oh, the nigga in the picture was the boy who fucked up Drago's hand at the party. Remember Drago was lined up to fight Chavez or whatever the Mexican boy name was. That was the big fight that Adonis was pushing. And at the party, Drago gets attacked, gets his hand beat the fuck up with the blackjack. The shit's all in the news later on. That this is the suspect. Boom, boom.
Okay,
that was the boy. That was my man. They like this in the prison joint and shit.
So it was basically a setup.
Yeah, it was 100% setup. And again, I get it, yo. I held you down, bro. I just did a bid. Yeah, it was my burner. Yeah, I pulled the burner, but I held you down. They was jumping you because you snapped on this boy. I held you down. Now my life then went. Phew. I get it,
but how the fuck? But there's no way for him to know that he was gonna get a title shot. I mean, the odds went up.
Yeah,
but there was no way to know he was gonna get a title shot by beating down.
But Drago. that's why I like it, because I like that gully mentality. That, you know what? Oh, your hands is tied, nigga? Because I know you Adonis Creed. I know you got all the pull in the world right now, right? Your hands is tied? How about I take one of your fucking competitors out?
Yeah,
Then what you gonna do, nigga? I like that.
I ain't like too much of the. I mean, I'm talking about this movie. I'm talking about like my man, you doing too much talking and shit to my whiz, bro.
Yeah,
you doing too much of that fly shit. It's it's kind of getting a little like what?
And it felt undermining some of the stuff you was saying to her on you know you miss it. Like this nigga telling you it's cool, but you know you miss it, shorty. Like
don't fuck you mean, yo.
What you doing, yo?
So they brought the Stephen A. aspect in it, made it feel like more of a sporty and shit. It was pretty dope.
Yeah,
it's pretty dope. I didn't know that fucking first take at call-ins, but whatever. Talking Wildcats and shit.
Right.
But it didn't seem.
It just felt like something was lacking. That's all.
It didn't seem like it was much vitriol.
Right.
It was like
he
was saying, yo, use a punk, use this, that, and the third. But I'm like, the movies thus far don't give me that I gotta fight him now. And that you had the vitriol they missed the whole time.
But they missed it.
It was
right?
more of a damn, bro, what you been up to?
What they was trying to do, and I seen it, but it's just I hate when a movie does this, and if you're not an avid movie watcher, you won't pick up on it, and now the movie it kind of sucks for you.
He wasn't a good boxer. He was a cheating ass nigga.
He was a cheating ass nigga. But what they was trying to do was paint the idea that Creed's holding on to this, and he been holding on to it for so long that he feels that bad, and now Dame is out here talking all this cash, which they never showed us. They never showed none of the cash money that he was talking. But they wanted you to think that he out here some trashing his name everywhere he goes. We didn't know that. We didn't see none of that.
No aspect of that.
Right.
In the first two movies.
Yeah.
So it seemed like it's just a retcon. It's just whatever they just put it in.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not. If they had said a semblance of Dame, and maybe Creed 1 or Creed 2.
Right,
it will get me to feel for it more.
Yeah, had they mentioned that, like they did an interview with Adonis at some point in one of the first two movies, and Jim Buffer or whatever. Somebody mentioned you were best friends when you were growing up with the Golden Gloves champion of the world.
So crazy because one, he was trying to dismiss Creed. He was trying to dismiss his father. Fuck him. Right. I'm gonna be my own man. And at the end of the day, he was like, I'm my father's son.
Right.
It made you feel like, oh, this nigga, especially when they call him Baby Creed, he didn't like it. And it was like, you felt it. He was trying to bag Tessa, and she was bad. And she stopped saying. She said in this movie she wanted to stop saying John.
What's up with that?
Because so she wanted to evolve and shit. Man, say John.
Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean?
Say John every other word. Anyway,
and when she said John in the first two movies, like it was the sexiest in the world because you feel that as somebody from Philly, like. I felt
she pronounced all the words and all the letters in John.
When they pulled up the maxes, she's like, "Yo, when you get that John," I'm like, "Hey, yo!" I literally was just watching Creed 2 the other day.
She was like, "You hyping shit with that John, yo." Anyway, but you felt for him this trying to cast away his father's name.
Right.
Then in the second one, he fully embraced his father's name. And it was somebody disrespecting it who killed his father.
Right, which you got no choice but to rumble there.
Now it's vitriol. Now we invested, especially with the shit with Rock and the first one about the cancer.
Right.
And then Rock in the second one where it's like, fuck Rock, man, you traded on me, you ain't want to be with me, boom, boom. It made you feel.
Right. The way he got broke down by Drago in that first fight in 2, the way because he got broke the fuck up. You have no choice but to rumble again.
Especially because he had to recover from that.
Right.
Because it was like mentally and physically, and he fucking hurt. This John. When they was talking, when him and Dame was having a dialect back and forth, there was a lot of broken silence. It was like a broken conversation. Like, do y'all niggas know what to say to each other? And it was kind of weird.
Like I said,
and he couldn't play off a Slide this time. The Slide is a seasoned actor.
Yeah, 100%.
He couldn't play off a Slide 100%. This time.
I felt like had they actually ran with what they wanted to paint that picture that Adonis is holding in the harbor and all of this. They didn't paint it soon enough. You should have told us sooner exactly what happened and why Adonis is holding this I owe this man shit. They didn't give us that, like, as most movie watchers, like, all right, he must be holding something. This is the reason why he feel like he got to give this nigga a shot. He feel like I got to put him in the gym. I feel like I got to now give you a title shot.
Playing this fucking instance up in front of the convenience store, like the shit didn't last but 5 fucking minutes, yo. Just play the whole joint.
Yeah, just play it.
Why you keep going
Tell
back
us what happened, bro. Tell us what happened.
What you go back to the store for and look at the area? Like, what is that for?
I feel like we didn't find out why he snapped on the bull until the last 20-30 minutes of the movie.
And it didn't. By that time, I was like, you know what? I'm going to appreciate the movie for what it was. The movie had dope cinematography, dope dope acting. The acting was outstanding. I don't blame the actors.
Yeah. Jonathan Majors did an amazing job.
And the little girl was amazing.
Amazing job.
Amazing.
Right.
Huxtable was amazing.
Come on, Claire. Come on, Felicia.
But she passed. And even then,
and shout out to Michael B. Jordan again.
I felt that.
When his mom passed?
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it was like.
But the mom passing came after the fight was already set. This was my problem. Him fighting Dame, it felt wrong at the moment when he on first take and he like, all right, it's on. That didn't feel right. Enough right didn't happen up to that point.
It felt right because before that, when he snapped on her.
Yeah, he did. He did right before that.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
He did.
You know, that's not how you really feel, but you got all these emotions bottled up.
Yeah.
And you snapped out of rage, and now your mother's dying.
Yeah.
After the convenience store shit, and it was like I felt it because their acting made me feel.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she was talking to Apollo, like he was Apollo about Adonis, it was dope. It was the acting.
Yeah.
The acting in this movie was top fucking notch.
Yeah. The story just dropped the ball a little bit.
The screenwriting could have been better. It didn't make you feel.
And with all that being said, it was still a good movie. Are we gonna go ratings right now? For me personally,
6.5.
6.5. Damn, he's the soup Nazi right now with the ratings, bro.
And that's all because of the acting.
Damn, that's crazy. I wasn't gonna go below 7. I was saying like 7.1.
Bull, Jonathan Majors is built like a tank, bro.
Shout out, yo! I was watching a video he had the other day, and he's
like
talking
tank,
about
bro.
the 6,500 calories he's eating a day for the last year to get in shape for this job.
Like a tank,
bro.
I'm talking about he's super solid, bro.
Yo, you said it earlier. I want to say it before we wrap up. Shout out to the special effects and the camera angles. I thought early in the movie, the fight with Conklin, when he was analyzing and he was looking for them kidney shots. I loved those shots, bro. Him busting his kidneys up, bro.
And all the fucking sweat.
Oh, I loved it, bro. We didn't see that in Creed 1 or 2, so I thought that was a dope add-in.
That's some dope slow-mo.
They did, but this joint was the zoom in. I feel like I seen his heart beating a couple times, bro.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
Bro.
They brought Drago back.
It was good.
As a sparring partner, and
which
shit.
I loved.
It was dope.
Because Drago, he tuned him up again. When he's sitting there in the corner, bloody as shit with his nasty looking beard, and he bloody, and after Drago tuned him up.
That nigga Drago B look rough, bro. He look rough as hell.
He was invoking some Floyd. I seen Floyd look like that in the past too.
Yeah.
He's been invoking Floyd.
Yeah. So the punching in the trees and all, and I don't know the soundtrack.
6.5, bro.
Soundtrack was dope.
Soundtrack was fire.
Look at Creed 1 and Creed 2's training montage with the guy, because you use a bunch of they fucking goddamn training montages in your clips.
I do.
When you mix Fighting Strong. What the fuck that original Rocky movie? Fighting Strong or something. Fighting Strong mixed with the Meek Mill.
Yeah.
That in the first one, when he was running down the streets of Philly and they was all wheeling and shit, it made you
It made you ready to rumble with him.
When he was in the desert.
Right. Oh my God.
Made you feel, yo.
By the time he came out of the desert scene, I'm like, let's rumble.
And then when he was like, get up, kid. And he fucking got up like this, hey man. Let's go.
See, what you saying is you didn't get that this movie at all?
Fuck no.
Damn.
Oh my God, that nigga looking like goddamn Richard Pryor.
I thought that the only time I got a glimpse of it was when Drago beat him up and he's sitting there bloody with the white shirt, the nasty beard. I got it a little bit, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Those two,
it wasn't enough,
bro.
Those two. It wasn't Rocky.
Right.
Rocky in Russia with the fucking doing the dragon.
Yeah.
And lifting the fucking.
He was felt. He was full. That was level 10 feltness in that movie, bro.
And these bulls, Brolic.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody came close.
Rocky 4
to the conditioning.
Rocky 4.
No,
Rocky 4.
He was second though in Rocky 4.
He was.
Because first
Apollo.
First was Apollo in fucking Rocky 3.
Bro. Apollo,
get up, blocker.
Yeah, Apollo.
There is no tomorrow, yo. Apollo was solid too. So
right.
6.5.
One thing I can say, the reason why I definitely stick on a 7 is because, side note, my wife does not like sports movies at all. She watched Creed 1 and Creed 2 over the last couple days. Said, yo, I want to see Creed 3 with you. Went and watched it, and she liked it. So if you can make people who don't generally like the genre like it, you did a pretty good job.
You sure he wasn't looking at them bodies, man?
I don't know. We gonna do the Michael B. Jordan test on her later on today. I don't know if you seen Gilly. Gilly been doing the Michael B. Jordan test. I'm gonna do it on her later. Let's see what she say.
She like
I might post it. I might post it. Well, she gonna be. I mean, signing these papers, nigga. What's wrong with you?
They gonna be in the fucking gym from now until the fucking
nigga. If she don't come through and say it's me when I do the sexiest man alive shit, then you gotta go,
bruh.
This ain't a negotiable. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be top of your world, shorty.
On that note, PMA out.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.